A look at the starting group for the Pelicans and for the Hornets. We've got Jason Tatum, Evan Mobley out there with Smith. Then there's Davis, and it's Ball in at the 1. And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp. Even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook, you have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get familiar with one another.
Smith outside. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for MP.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Scott. 14 points his last outing. From outside the arc. Here's Outlaw. Oh, MP with a block. Outside Tatum. Tipped.
I'll take this.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. From 11 feet away. And that one's long.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Smith passes to Ball. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Tons of hype around the Melo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Now here's Smith. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Smith. Ball's got 6 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Davis against Murray. Shoots over Davis. Murray's shot is good.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Ball finds Smith. Back to Ball. On the wing, Davis. Doesn't go for him. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
Here's Brady. Out to the right wing. Pass to Scott. Shoots over Ball. Shot's good by Scott.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So
nice eyes, ref. You know a foul when you see one.
Henderson is not for some reason. That just
and the second free throw is good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Scott, pounded by Ball. Here's Brady, pass to Scott. Hornets with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Smith. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to MP. Ball with it. Fires for 3. Outlaw with a rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Oh, MP with a block. And It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
When you're talking about, is it loaded on Twitch?
Yeah, man. Yeah, on that one. Not on there yet.
Oh, I gotta post it. If you give me after this game, I'll post it so you can look at the clips.
Right wing. 5 on the clock.
I'll post on YouTube.
Here's Scott. Three-pointer.
Is that
Here's
Jordan
Outlaw. Oh, MP with a block. Tatum finds Smith. And here's Davis. Smith with a screen on Jones. Here's Davis. Back to Smith. Ball outside. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
He doesn't look satisfied
That's
with
what-
the
that's
lead
what-
right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Scott. Jones with a screen on ball. Scott. And again, New Orleans, no good.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Davis, the pass to Smith. Now here's Ball. Here's Tatum. Davis from long range. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been
Just
grinding to a halt.
Now here's Jones. Still
Second.
getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The shot's good.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Smith no good. The Pelicans trail. Here's Scott outside Jones.
My first, I was gonna get solid. I'd seen
Pass to Scott from behind the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Davis
I was gonna
finds
get
Smith.
Giannis, but I started looking at the age. I said
So it'll be 2 free throws.
he's only 27.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Peterson, no good. The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Oubre.
Also reset. I got large.
Ball outside. Oh, ripped away.
I have got Lonzo, second for just
Pass to Rogers. Oh, from deep. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter.
Jason.
Smith passes to Towns. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Actually,
50 seconds left to play in the first. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Hounded by Ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Peterson. Shot is up. And the Pelicans miss again. Smith passes to Ball. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 13.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution.
okay, now Williams hit. was you kind of teased his ass because he should have asked a full first round.
Both teams changing it up here. New Orleans
Wow.
calls timeout. So for New Orleans right now. Here's Scott. With the fadeaway. Pass to Rogers. Second chance effort. Nice jump shot. He's got 5.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Scott, hounded by Ball. Scott can't get it to go. And for Charlotte, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Smith. It's good. And he drew contact on the...
You're the best, MP. They got nothing on
Opportunity.
you.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the
Yes.
era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s
I can actually.
to your
if I
era,
would have did
and
that, I
even
would have had.
nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players,
I would
that
do
it's really, really difficult.
Force.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product.
I
Brian?
would say
Yeah,
you
it goes
want to
hand in hand,
trade.
Allie. Thanks. Ball finds Smith.
To me, on my
Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Smith. And here's Oubre from the arc. Jones grabs the board.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Oubre. Knocked! Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Well, that would be tempting.
You see 3 steps ahead. Off light. Nice job, MP.
1:05 left in the half. Ball passes to Smith. 6 to shoot.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
True.
Here's Ball. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Pass to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. All no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Outlaw. Back to Jones. Here's Scott. Offensive board. Here's Rogers. And he's going to the line.
Because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Outside Oubre. Smith finds Ball. Got a piece of it. Pass to Scott. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. More 2K action
The
in
Magic
just
has
a
been
moment.
patient with them to push the
It's
center.
been a good old-fashioned brawl.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half. And that is going to do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
That is a
You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Smith out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Ball. And it's Davis in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Moore. Left side Murray. Here's Outlaw. Covered by Smith. A nice shot by Outlaw.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
All right, MP, that's getting
More time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Scott. Outside Murray.
Cavs can actually, if Evan
Pass to Outlaw. Davis with a rebound. And for the Hornets, they're shooting at about 44% so far. A guy who plays with great confidence, Grant. Davis is always looking to attack.
Yeah, and BA, that's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best score, and at the same time, shoulder much of the offensive load.
And they double up Murray. Down low. Here's Scott. Mobley with the block.
Oh, I love
Up top
double
Smith.
shift.
He's got 10.
Absolutely.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Scott. And no good, trying to use the glass.
I kind of don't understand.
Not a way to
like,
get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots.
I can see it.
Not the wild one he took there.
Ball outside. Shoots. Rebounded by New Orleans. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Yeah, I agree. I think this.
Outside Murray. Shoots over Davis. Murray, no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really
get Kyrie off of me, man. I'm like,
shooting looks good.
Trap. If there's no traps. Why do we want Kyrie? Honestly, pick him up. Oh, my dad would absolutely fucking love
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to
I
Peterson.
I disagree.
Outside Murray. Here's Moore. Shot clock at 6. To stop the
I
drop.
don't want to say Jalen.
Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was
Just sign a
last
trade
touched
for
by
someone.
Smith. Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball against Murray. Shot clock at 5.
Well, that matters.
And that one hits the back iron.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
A nice shot by Smith.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Oh. They basically got no one.
They set a pick. Takes a 13-footer. And again, no
See,
good
I
for New
thought
Orleans.
this was a
They
match.
are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Peterson. Oh, MP with a block.
I like James.
Ball passes to Ball. Smith outside.
Oh, I want to.
There's the drive. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hornets.
I mean,
Biggest
those
straight
slots,
offense.
they can get into your head, make you
When
think
I
twice
see
about
Chris
shooting it.
Paul-
So it's about more than just those block numbers.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities.
Wow.
They've been fantastic in that area.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Lap out.
Outside Murray.
I'm like,
Over to the wing.
I'll be like, you can't get the signage.
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
You have to credit their effort.
And-
They've done an amazing job on the glass.
Tatum finds Smith. To the wing, right side.
That
Again
doesn't
with
suck
the
ass.
block.
Like, there's
A
no way we're
defensive
good.
stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting.
Oh, Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole better than Dom.
Team's making some changes here.
Come here, man. I need this. Yeah.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. He's covered by
I
Oubre.
think they'll put Jordan
Here's
Poole.
Outlaw.
Jordan Poole shooting guard.
No good
I
that
think
time.
actually-
So the Hornets will take it the other way. Here's Smith. Oh,
That
makes it with the
Clippers
kiss.
team is just
Smith's
that
got
because I think that's
13
what they
in the
hired.
second
That
half.
Clippers team is just,
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
yeah. The Clippers team got
On
hired
the
to
wing,
Wizards,
Jones.
and the Wizards told them that he could rebuild the
Here's
team.
Scott. The offensive rebound to the wing on the left.
Wide dome, maybe.
5 to shoot. From deep. That shot off the mark.
There's rumors that that Mars got
And so it's the sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So for the Pelicans right now. Pass to Smith. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's
was
caught
just
up.
lesson.
You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated.
Oh, they
They
would.
understand injury
I don't-
prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years
In
for
the
players
finals?
on the back end of their careers. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to Oubre. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Ball. That shot off. And the Pelicans shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Daniels. Nails
Basketball
it
is
from
the
beyond the arc.
Those are two teams' team in basketball.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Smith left side. Pass to Oubre. Ball outside. Smith left side. Oubre against McGee. Here's Smith. Here's Oubre,
wonder what,
and a good offensive board, and he
Rob
gets the
Flink is
bucket.
gonna get mine.
Oubre's gotten his first basket
All
of the
the
night.
day.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Oh, sorry.
Here's Daniels. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And count that. 2 points and a chance.
I didn't start.
Lead. They've been working for more high percentage shots they can depend on.
The Hornets making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A.
Oh,
Many of
money.
these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their
I
business.
think money.
But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Ball passes to Smith. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul. Greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Both shots good from the strike. And so it's Charlotte with it. Smith outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his...
And really strong at the line since the break.
And he's checked in for New Orleans.
That's sad.
And both free throws good for MP. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Rogers. Covered by Ingram. And here is McGee.
He was getting compared.
They set the pick. The three.
Imagine Johnson.
The shot no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. McGee against Smith.
I can actually see Magic.
Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
I don't think he puts well.
Pass to Rogers. Here's Murray. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now Smith, who poked away. Now here's McGee. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the... Some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
Well, we had the restricted free agent.
Murray against Oubre. Shoots off the step back. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
Honestly, this season set up more winning
Smith outside.
Oh, yes.
Peterson with a rebound.
He was the owner.
Pelicans shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
He was focused and still had it.
Pass to Murray. Here's Rogers, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock.
Mitch Kubicek was the one that made the call.
Outside Murray. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Hornets shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway.
Brandon Miller's the best pick in this draft.
Here's Smith.
He's good in his position.
Pelicans cleared away.
Michael Jordan said, okay, let's bring him in Monday, which was last Monday.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oubre against Murray, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Went around. I'm good.
Murray against Oubre.
We can actually say
Takes a step
we
back.
only made it second round.
Outside Murray. They set the pick. Jones from outside.
No, we didn't make it
with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Man, Joe Johnson.
Smith left side. Outlaw with a rebound.
Stats. Yeah, he has a very slow.
Murray with it. And so it's the Hornets taking.
Now, Kyle Lowry, if he would have won this ring, I would say put him in the Hall of Fame. I'm saying if he had 2, though. If he had 2, I think put him in the Hall of Fame. You know what, I'm gonna flip for a while. I'm gonna put this on.
There very well be someone listening to us talking about ability to gain tricks in the bag. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some player just hanging around listening to all this stuff? Why would anybody be listening to this? Not many people just say. You'd be surprised. People are very comfortable invading other people's privacy these days. You're making me.
You know what, I'm thinking about putting Lonzo at point guard, LaMelo at shooting guard, so my 5 will be Lonzo, LaMelo, Tatum, Mobley, and me. So Jason Tatum drops 16.
Are there any players with NBA experience?
Oh, there it is, my championship. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't care about that. Where did Giannis go to? Giannis went to the Jazz. Okay. No, he actually re-signed with Utah. I want to look around the league real quick. I want to go to the Sixers and see if there's any one that's moved around. Okay, Sixers have Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, Clint Capella, Zubac, Bol Bol, and Jeremiah Robinson Earl. That's your like 6 best players. I can see that. Brandon Ingram, Anthony Simons, Markel Fultz, and Jordan Poole, and Isaiah Stewart. That's ass. See, this is the thing. I would have took that if Zion could stay healthy. Now, powerful because Zion, when he's on the court, he does produce. Oh, we can re-sign him. We got this qualifying offer. It's just, will we? Bam Adebayo in Boston? Oh my god, that team's ass. Okay, hold on. Where's the... Okay, I want to just look. Okay, so... I'm going to go to the Bulls. The Bulls has got a young point guard, which is that a Pierce guy that's auto-generated, Devin Booker, Servius, Miles Bridges, and Ron McClendon, which is creative. Not a bad team. Then the Cleveland's got Darius Garland, and then they got Kenny Chandler on the bench. That's not bad. Johnny Juzang, never heard of that name. Isaac Okoro, Jared Vanderbilt, Jared Allen, and Boris Blake, which is a great player. And then this is the kicker. The Celtics is what confused the hell out of me. They got Kevin Porter Jr., Quentin Grimes, Andrew Wiggins, Irvin Houston, great player, Bam Adebayo, and Robert Williams. Like, that makes no sense to me. Now this team is good. This team is good. The Clippers, they got Celsius Wallace, creative player, Jaylen Brown, Jaden Hardy on the bench behind Jaylen Brown. That's not bad. Herb Rush, creative player. Stephen Turner, creative player. Oh, Jalen Williams and Isaiah Todd. No, that's not bad. Power forward duo. And then they got Jalen Duren and Wendell Carter Jr. as their centers. See, that ain't bad. John Morant is an 88 and you have fell off. And you're only 30. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. So, Grizzlies has got John Morant and creative player and backup. And, they have a creative shooting guard named Garris Bailey at 81. Josh Green, their starting small forward behind Cameron Reddish is the bench. Jaren Jackson Jr. and P.J. Washington as power forwards. Center Lloyd Harper and Bobby Portis is a 78.
All right.
Okay. Okay, now this Hulk team confuses me as well. They got Terrence Mann at point, Desmond Bain at the 2, AJ Griffin at the 3, John Collins at the 4, and Miles Turner at the 5. That's...
Yeah, what'd you do when you forgot your lunch lesson?
This team looks good. The Heat look good. They got Luka at point guard, Vassell at shooting guard, Caleb Houston at small forward, Jabari Smith Jr. at power forward. Center, they got a creative player at Glover, and then they got Daniel Gafford at backup. Their only weakest position is their center. They can trade for a center. That team will be good. The Jazz has got Ernest Aldridge, creative player, Dyson Daniels and Ajabachi on shooting guard, 87, and he's averaging 30 points a game this season. He averaged 20 last season.
I love it at the beach.
Kelson Edwards, and then Giannis is power forward, and then Mark Williams is center. Okay, that's interesting. The Kings have got a creative player that's an 85 at point guard, Lonnie Franklin, creative player at shooting guard, Keldon Johnson and R.J. Barrett at small forward. Kings. Power forward Keegan Murray, center James Wiseman, and Connor Bush. That's interesting. Here's the Knicks. The Knicks has got Perry Leonard, creative player, Mikael Brydom, Spurs player, shooting guard, Lester Finley at an 87, Julius Randle at an 83. Wow. Precious Achua and some Diplodopoulos, creative player. Okay. Oh wow, this. Now this Lakers team looks good as hell. They got Kane Cunningham, Tyler Hero, Darius Barkley, creative player, Derek Jones Jr., and Jackie Bayless, creative player, but he's only 21, he's at 83 already. That team looks good. Okay, the Magic. Okay, this Magic team won 65 games last year. And I'll tell you their starting five. I think they kept it intact. They have Junior Gregory is a creative player. Dovan Mitchell. Although they got rid of their small forward, I believe. They got Pavel Ryanchevich at their small forward. Power forward Pablo Vincaro. Center. No, they signed this guy. They signed Anthony Davis this offseason. Yeah. Wow. Okay. And this Mavericks team is good too. They got Shea, Anthony Edwards, Jacob Watson, Kellyton Woods, and Freddie Jamison. That Jamison guy was tearing me up in the damn playoffs. So. Yeah, it was. Now here's the Nets team. Point guard D'Angelo Russell, he's back. Mikal Bridges and Terry Rozier at the shooting guards. What's he averaging? He's averaging 10 points a game, not bad. Patrick Baldwin Jr. at small forward. Adrian Rose, creative player. In their center, they got Walker Kessler. Honestly, I think he's going to be good in the league. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, the Nuggets are kind of good. I would say the Bucks.